So let's move on to the next topic under DPDP rules 2025, data retention and deletion. For how long do you want to retain any particular data and when should you delete it? Welcome to my YouTube channel where you regularly see new content on data privacy, and as I said, we are going to talk about data retention and deletion as laid down by the rules launched in November 2025. What does it mean? It means I need to have a clear-cut decision documented, known to me as maybe as a part of my privacy notice also, that for how long I am going to retain a particular piece of information that I have collected from anywhere. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day. Guidelines: retain it as long as you need it for the purpose for which you collected it. Right? So we are not saying 1 day, 2 days, 5 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 year. No, we are saying retain it as long as you think it is required for meeting the purpose. So there is no infinite or there is no date fixed for it. It is purpose based. Mandatory deletion has to happen only when the purpose is completed. I collected it for a purpose, I have achieved it. I had an email campaign where I decided to send you information of my new product, 5 emails. I have sent the 5 emails, I am deleting your email ID from my record. Again, no indefinite retention policy. Before I delete it, I let you know 48 hours before that, so that if you want me to share a copy of your personal information, now this is not necessarily or highly applicable to email IDs only, but in general, I have your PII with me, maybe even credit card information because you are my online retail customer, online customer. So within before I want to actually start the deletion process, before I actually delete it, 48 hours prior to that, I'll let you know that I'm deleting it, so that if you want me to keep a copy and share a copy with you, not keep a copy, but only share a copy with you. Because if I'm keeping copies, then I'm not deleting, right? So share a copy with you, then you should be able to request that, so that before deletion, I share a copy with you. Mandatory log retention. So even if the data has been deleted, the log of processing that information, including deleting that information, has to be kept for 1 year. It applies to all personal data. So even if the personal data is deleted, you need to ensure that the logs of processing are there for at least 1 year, both for the fiduciary as well as for the data processor, if it is not a single organization. As a processor who is a separate organization, they must retain logs as instructed by the fiduciary, and they should delete personal data as soon as the fiduciary wants them to delete it, because fiduciary is responsibility of retaining or deleting the personal data. Practical impact across various industries. Cloud applications like backup, you delete the backup but keep the log for 1 year. SaaS applications, there is data inside. You delete the data in the transaction, but when did you log in and perform a transaction? And when was this data deleted? That information stays for a year. Hospitals, a lot of transactions, right? Fintech and HR. So log of the data getting created, working around, processed, has to be there for a year. The data could be deleted when you want to delete it, when the purpose is over. The big picture, and you should also remember that the purpose could be defined, like for example for healthcare, if HIPAA wants that the data has to be retained for 10 years, then the purpose is to follow HIPAA, and therefore the data stays there for 10 years. So the big picture says that retention has to be purpose based. There have to be strict retention rules and mandatory logs, including that of deletion and retention, and advance notice of 48 hours that we are going to delete your information that we have with us now. If you need a copy, we'll give you. So that's about the retention and deletion rules as specified by the DPDP rules 2025, launched in November 25. I hope you like the content of the video. Please press the bell and the like icon. Subscribe to my channel. A lot more content on DPDP rules as well as on data privacy, and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.